I want to share some insight with some of y'all women where a lot of you are dropping the ball at. And I look at my messages on TikTok. I look at my messages on Instagram, emails, and things of that nature. And a lot of the questions and inquiries pretty much sums up to being the same type of questions. Jason, why is he losing interest so fast? He was applying pressure. What do you think I could have went wrong at? Jason, why is he ghosting me? What can I do to get his interest back? How can I get this? How can I get that? What am I doing wrong? And it all equals out to the same thing. And the reason why a lot of you women are dealing with the same things when it comes to dating or the honeymoon stage with getting to know a man is this one thing right here. You talk too much. You talk too much. And I got to say it a third time. You talk too much. Because I'm going to tie this in with an analogy. I got a homeboy of mine. He does stage plays. He writes short films, and he writes scripts. And one thing that I know of when I was talking to him a while back, when he had this idea about a film that he's working on, he was just talking about, the development of a character, and a character that will draw people in, that will keep people's attention span on the film, on the stage plays that he comes up with. And the main character of all of whether it's a stage play or a movie, the character has to have a certain type of swagger, a certain type of spice, a certain type of oomph about them to captivate the audience, to keep the audience attention. And this is the number one question that a man will ask you, where a lot of women drop the ball at. You're on an innocent little date, and it may seem innocent, right? Date 1, date 2, or date 3. But this question will eventually come up, and I want y'all to recognize this. Hey, so tell me about the men that you've dated in the past. What type of men are you interested in? What do you like about a man? What interests you? What are your likes and dislikes? What type of man do you like? A question that's formulated around that ballpark. And that's where you women drop the ball. I like a man that's this. I like a man that's that. I like this. I like that. Because a man already knows when he's out with you, chances are 9 times out of 10, you're attracted to him. So he knows that he already has that barrier broken down. Every now and then you have women out here that go out on a date just for a free meal. But on average, a woman is not going to go out on a date with a man that she's not attracted to. And a man knows that. So he already knows that he got that barrier broken down of the level of attraction, because the fact that you're out with him, that fact that you're out being seen with him, he has an idea of confidence that you're attracted to him. And then what happens is when you run your mouth, ladies, when you talk and you tell him everything, I like a man that's this. I like a man that's that. I like a man that listens to classical music, jazz. I like a man that golfs. I like this. And you just running off at the mouth. That's one of the most paramount times that a man's listening skills is at an all-time high. Because when a man is trying to get what's between your legs, he's going to listen to everything. He's going to read the script that you just laying out. You're telling him how to get the part. You're telling him how to get you on your back and get your legs open and get your panties down. You're telling him that when he's asking you that type of question. So a lot of times when a man asks you that question, what do you like about? What is it you like in a man? That's where so many women drop the ball at. And a lot of you view it in a way where, oh, he's really wanting to get to know me. No, he's really wanting to get to know what's between your legs. And I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. And you got to be a mystique. You got to be a mystery, because that's what gets a man on the hook. When you are a mystery and you're not an open book, a man will keep coming back for more. A man will keep coming back for more. You know how my wife got me? I don't even really share this story. My wife got me because she was a mystery when we were dating. And that's where a lot of women drop the ball at, like I said, because so many women are doing the same thing. That's why a lot of you are getting the same results, because it's already bad enough that a lot of women out here think alike, dress alike, walk alike, talk alike, act alike, dance alike when their favorite song comes on, hair alike, makeup alike, the body shape alike. So it's already a lot of similarities that a lot of women have that really somewhat puts you in a disadvantage. And the fact that a lot of you women already outnumber us. And when you're out here, ladies, when you're out here doing the same thing and falling for the same hook, line, and sinker, you're going to get the same result. And yeah, your name may be Ashley. Your name may be Crystal. Your name may be Dominique or this or that. But a lot of you equal out to doing the same thing, to where a lot of you end up being the same woman that a man can take advantage of. That's why you have so many men that's disinterested from being married, being in relationships, being willing to settle down with a woman, because they see that weak game works on many of you, because so many of you talk too much. And like I say, when you lay that script down in front of him and you're telling a man how to audition, how to get you, how is he going to be interested after he get you? Yeah, you can go out on a couple of dates and he'll enjoy those moments with you. But after getting you a couple of times on your back and knocking it down, the average man loses interest, because this is what an average man thinks after he gets what's between your legs. I wonder how many men asked her this question and she fell for it, and she became easy to these men in the past. He may not even know that you don't even get down like that. He may not even know that. But now that he got you so easily in his mind, within a month, within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, the fact that he got you so easily, all those things are going to be going through his mind. And he's going to think, okay, yeah, I got it. It's nothing to write home about now, because it's not a prize. It's nothing mysterious. It's nothing to keep me coming after her. And besides, I wonder how many other men have ran game on her and got her within the first couple weeks, within the first month and a half at best. That's how a lot of men think. How do I know? Because I'm a man. I was one of those type of men that did those type of things. Am I proud of it in the past? No. I'm just being transparent. I'm just being transparent about my past, and I want to be able to use my story to help women. I got this going on in my life right now, and I love it. I enjoy it. I'm renewed in the body of Christ. I'm renewed in the body of my Lord and Savior. So I can speak with the level of honesty and transparency, because I know how a lot of men think, in the fact that I'm raising 2 daughters. And my oldest, she's in college. I talked to her earlier on video chat. She goes to college out of state. And before she went off, man, when I came into my daughter's, life, I taught her the game. I taught her the game. I laced her up. When I met my wife, she had my daughter from a previous relationship. She was 3 years old. So, ladies, I want you to understand this also. All these men that be on the internet, yeah, nobody's going to want you. Nobody's going to want to be with you. You're a single mom. And that's a lie. That's a lie. My oldest, like I say, was from a previous relationship that my wife had before me and her got together. And I love her like she's my daughter. I don't even feel comfortable with saying step. I can't. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel right introducing her as, yeah, this is my stepdaughter, and this is my daughter, and this is my son. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I've never even referred to her as my stepdaughter. It just makes me uncomfortable to say that because I've been in her life since she was 3. So my daughter understands the game. She knows the game and the hook, line, sinker, and the mind games and the trickery and the level of deception that a lot of men have today because I laced her up with it. She knows. She can spot it from a mile off. Unfortunately, the average woman does not have a solid man in her life, a father in her life to let her know what the deal is. And that's why we have a lot of women out here falling for the same trap, falling for that same traditional question that the average man asks on the first date or the second date. And that's why a lot of you women end up on your back within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, within a month. And then after that man gets you and has his way with you sexually, he's no longer interested. He's no longer interested. I know the patterns. I know the behaviors. And that's why it's so frustrating because it's so many women out here that have wife potential, but a lot of you are falling for the same thing. And that's why a lot of you are getting the same results because it's nothing about you that a man is going to miss once he gets you and has his way with you. And I'm just speaking to that because I know how a lot of these men think. And my wife, let me go back to this. My wife got me on the hook because my wife was a mystique. I mean, my wife she had this mystique about her. She had this mystery about her. Even though she was a single mother when I met her, she had this swag. She had this energy about her because first of all, she wasn't on social media. So that's what captivated me. I was talking to my wife, on the first date before she became my wife, we became an official couple. We was talking in regular conversation and she was just like, yeah, I'm a homebody and this and that, blah, blah, blah. I just go to work and, I just do this and spend time with my daughter and invest in her future, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, that's what's up. That's dope. And I was like, oh, okay. And I think I remember it like it was yesterday. She pulled out her phone on the first date or second date. And I was like, what you doing? You checking your Facebook, looking at your inbox, looking at them dudes message you? And she laughed it off. She was like, what you talking about? I'm not on social media. I don't do that. And when she said that she's not on social media, that something went off in my mind like, really? And that's a major way she became a mystery to me. She had this mystique because when a man misses you, ladies, this is going to be amazing what I'm getting ready to tell you. When a man misses you and y'all are in this honeymoon stage, please follow me. When a man misses you and he wants to see you throughout the day and he knows that you're on Facebook and he knows you're on Instagram and he knows you're on social media, to get a quick fix, he will pick up his phone, grab it, look at it. Oh man, let me check up on Crystal. Let me check up on Ashley. Let me check up on Dominique. Whatever the name is. I'm just saying a random name. All right, that's okay. Let me look at her. So that's what she posted. Oh, she just posted this an hour ago. Okay, that's what's up. I'm going to joke with her about her Facebook status. I'm going to joke with her about what she posted on Twitter. I'm going to joke with her about this selfie that she posted on Instagram with her fine self. I'm going to joke with her about this thirst trap that she posted. But when a man does not have that convenience to have access to you, that's going to drive him crazy. And he's going to want to see you. And that's how my wife got me. Because I wanted to see her. I wanted to be around her. I made reservations. Like I said, made reservations to see her. Hey, what's up, babe? It's this restaurant in the Midtown. I want to pick you up and I want to, take you there. I want to see if you like it or not. It's Mediterranean food. Let's go try it. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Let's go check it out. Picked her up and we went and had a great time because the mystique was there. The mystery was there. And that's the thing, ladies. You got to stop falling for that major fundamental thing that a lot of you drop the ball at. So reel it back, dial it back some. Don't let him know all of the things about you that you are interested in. Let him know, you know what? If he asks you that question, hit him with something slick like, you know what? I just want to see you for you. Or just come up with something slick. Because if you lay the script out, chances are 9 times out of 10, you're setting him up to give you a representative. And don't set yourself up to get a representative of a man. All right. That's my time. Peace. Holla at y'all later.